Okay, let's proceed. Like I'm summarizing the lesson. So in programming, there are like three things that you need to comply, three control structures. Those three control structures are sequence, selection, and repetition. Sequence, selection, and repetition. Those are the three control structures available. The one is sequence, the second one is selection, the third one is repetition. In the sequence control structure, what we do is we will keep the instructions one after another in a sequential order. One by one, you have to execute this. Not you, actually, the computer. It must execute the instructions one by one. It's like how we are going from grade 1 to grade 5. After passing grade 1, you are going to grade 2, then from 2 to 3, then actually 3 to 4, then 4 to 5. It is a sequential or chronological order. A to Z. Then in the selection, you make decisions based on a condition. In programming, we use if-else and switch case. I have already explained you the if-else, but not the switch case. And in Python, basically, if-else can be presented this way. Okay, let's think that you are going to grade, you are going to rank a student based on a given criteria. If like you are going to input 3 marks, let's say mark 1 is equal to int input. Int means the data type. Input is how do you get an input? Enter mark 1. So and maybe maths mark, you can tell, right? Oh, mark 1. It's generally mark 1 කියලා දාමු. එතකොට int කියන්නේ මේක පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යාවක් කියලා. Whatever the input that you get will be number, like number. It's an integer number, whole number. එතකොට ඔය විදිහට මම 3ක් ගන්නවා. So the first mark, second mark, and third mark, I'm renaming this mark 2, mark 3. And this is also presented like mark 2, mark. This is present in a text variable. Then the total can be calculated, saying total equal M1, M2, M3. And average can be calculated by dividing total by 3. Based on the average, if average is greater than or equal to 75, I'm going to give the grade A and elif. So I can repeat this elif and the again elif, and again else. Okay, who's here? Lakmal, you can WhatsApp me the status, what has happened. You can just WhatsApp.
Okay, sir.
B, and then C, and D, and F. So let's say we see SF. Okay, let's say 7. Above 75, above, then it is above 60, this, and above 50, this, maybe above 40, S, and if not else, this is how you add multiple statements, and finally you can print the grade, print the total average and grade. Let's run this program. It's a very short program to demonstrate you the if-else. Say if-else practice dot Python. Just run it and you will see mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, and oh, what is that? Total dot, it's dot, right? So you have to give the exact name what defined that. Come on, no? Like executing, and you can see marks and you get 199, and this is the average, and this is the grade is B. Okay, beyond this, clear on this, or you have any difficulty? Maybe in front of everything you can mention, okay, let's say total colon comma this, then average colon comma average, and then grade colon and comma grade. So this will be a meaningful message rather than just printing the values. I use only one output to print the values, and you can see its total, average, and grade will be printed. So how to do the same thing using switch case? Okay. Okay, how to do this using switch case? Okay, so please, you can try this. Meanwhile, just focus on this. How can we use switch case in Python? So this is another way of adding conditions. How to do this? Okay, so this might be new to you. Okay, let's think the same. I'm going to take this. I'm going to use a separator to show the separation of these. Let's few equal signs to separate this and quote and finish. Okay, then based on this, based on the average, I can say like without using this if else, I can use the switch case. Actually, to do that, right, I can say match. Match is basically basically match is our you need to give our average, and based on that case, if it is greater than 75, you can say print your grade is A. Let's run this. Oh, so I had to use basically, just wait. How to use match on people sometimes. Just let me use let's use the switch into this. Okay, first of all, try this. Actually, I cannot remember the syntax. First of all, try this if else. Try the if else, and I will convert it now. Just using a function, but this we have not discussed. This we have not discussed, but let me show how this can be used. I can use the average here. And then again, I'm using if AVG is greater than equal to 75. Same thing. Same thing. You can say return a okay, Lakmal, you can leave. But you need to create a form and send.
All right, okay, sir.
If average is greater than or equal to 60, sorry, I said I'm not well. A very difficult talk. Then I can return B. Likewise, I have to if average is greater than or equal to 50. Okay, same thing, but using this. Now I can say print switch print switch AVG. It will print the age. It will print the set break. From this is the certain way of doing that, but that is using a function. Don't think much. Yes. You can see here it gives S, just using a function. Try this, but don't think much about this. I will explain this later. Right? Just try this, and then I will go to the asterisk example. Then I will go to the asterisk example. Okay, I will stop the recording because like it's very, very difficult to me to talk. So this will be really, so try to catch this one time. It's a param catch karagan balana meka. The paratum parakaran and the recording like a stock karamat ham very, very difficult to talk. That's why.